So I'm a twin mom, and I get a lot of people that say they want to have twins, men and women alike, actually. And they, ask me if they're friends, if I can pray for them to have twins, and what it's like and things like that. And so today I was praying for some of my friends that have asked this, and God reminded me how I have been desiring to birth for him. And what he showed me is that, like, he asked the question, like, do you have a womb that can be able to carry twins? And when I heard that, I immediately was very interested, and so I asked God what he meant. And what he said is, not every womb is meant to carry twins. Now, I wholeheartedly believe that every womb can carry twins, but when talking to God, that makes sense. Like, not every person is meant to carry twins, and not everybody is meant to birth babies from their womb. Like, some people are barren, and that's just it. But the crazy thing that God asked me after those questions was, if I only allow you to birth one child, or birth one thing for me, because this season I'm desiring to birth for him, because it's not my season to have another baby. But he asked me, like, if I only allow you to birth one thing or nothing at all, will it still be enough? And I quickly answered yes, of course. But then I got to thinking, like, a lot of the times we see somebody else possessing something, having something, and it might not even be envy or jealousy. It might just encourage us, or make us desire for more ourselves. But it also can cause us, if we are not in the right mindset, to overlook the blessings that we already have. Now, I'm desiring to birth for the Lord, and eventually I want to have another one. Very specific speculations and things that I talk to God about. But right now, I already have 3 boys. I have a set of twins, and there's other things that God wants me to birth in this season that have nothing to do with little people. And so as I'm talking to the Lord, I'm understanding what he's meaning. Like, the person that is barren may not be barren per se when it comes to having children. And I pray for people that are barren, that desire to have children, that God is able to meet them in that desire. But one thing I have to go back to, actually, is God is saying, will you have enough faith to still desire after the thing that you want, but not to overlook the blessings that you have right now? So, case in point, when Mary got pregnant, her cousin did also. Well, she was old in age. Elizabeth was very old. Imagine how long she had been believing for a child, for the angel to come, and she automatically believed in what God is saying, that she will birth a child, regardless of her age. So much so that her husband had to be silenced, because he didn't believe in this thing that they could have after all these years of wanting it and not getting it. Will your faith last longer than you might think it should have to last, in order for God to bring the thing that is a blessing forward? So we're talking way beyond just children. But if you desire a child, I pray that you hear this for that. But God wants us to birth other seasons, and he has been on me about birthing season is coming. Not just in a way of us birthing for him physically, but also in the things that he has stored in us that we need to be stewarding right now, and stewing in, and being able to make sure that we have a good environment, a good ground, a good housing place for what seed he has already implanted in us, so that when birthing happens and he births us forth, when he births things out of us, that they are full term, that they are ready to be used, they're ready to grow, they're ready for the next part when they come into this world. And so there's a lot with this video, and I probably didn't go as deep as I could have, and so I'll probably look back over it and see if I need to add any more. But that's all I'm getting to share right now. I pray that you take this back to God and see what it is he's trying to birth in you and through you. And if you're overlooking the blessings that he has given you already, birthed in you already, because you didn't get the number that you wanted, it's not wrong to desire things. God does not want us to lose hope or dream or desire. But if we are desiring more for the future that we're overlooking right now, then that is something that he is not happy with. And the way my aunt said it on Sunday at church is that we need to stop focusing on the plan and just focus on the next step. Because a lot of the times we focus on the plan and what the promise was, the full picture of the promised land, that we overlook the step that we need to take right now to get that much closer to the promised land. So again, I hope this blesses you, and until next time.